Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together. Alrighty, so,
Hey, but what should I get? Will you help me choose something? I mean, it'd be going up in our apartment, so you should get a say in this.
I love how Juniper is, like, lightly possessive of you and just drops these sort of, like, humble brags of, but I get time with them. And I'm like, but we've had, like, no time with you on screen at all, and, like, almost no positive interactions as far as, like, everyth's been stressful.
Right?
And I'm like, so, sure thing, Juniper?
How marvelous.
Young love.
Whoa, did Francine really just say that? Juniper didn't react, or maybe she did? She was looking away at the moment. Hard to say. I take some time to go over my options. I need to find something that Juniper will like and cherish. This is an important decision. Oh, we've been told this time this one is an important decision. That is a little different. I don't want to choose the wrong thing and disappoint her. We've been through so much together.
Whoa.
And I want her to know how much she means to me.
Whoa!
That is so much more direct than any other experience we've had with people.
Hi? See anything worthwhile?
I think I found the perfect thing. What do you think about a beautiful painting of the ocean, a glass-blown sculpture of a jellyfish, this bottle of wine? Oh my god. Does she really like the ocean?
I have no idea.
None of these look like the lovey thing. I'm like, I don't think Lias has any attachment to jellyfish. That also sounds like a joke. And diplomatic is this bottle of wine. It sounds like we're not engaging. Like, almost.
I don't know, friend. You got me here because I just be like, oh, I think a glass-blown sculpture of a jellyfish sounds super cute. I've seen them. They look really cool sometimes.
It does, but I have no idea if Lias would have that, and it sounds like we're doing it as a joke.
And it also sounds like we're supposed to be doing it for her, so now I'm confused. Like, we're going like, whoa, this suddenly got aggressively like, hello, Juniper.
And, like, I don't know what Juniper likes in reference to the ocean, honestly.
Honestly, I'd be like, this bottle of wine at this point. But I'm also going, based off that character's reaction, I don't know, but then that leaves me going, but I don't know if she likes the ocean, as you said, or likes the jellyfish.
Yeah, and also because, like, we know very little about Juniper.
We really don't.
Compared to the other characters, other than, like, you know, like there's a penguin in your apartment, and she clearly likes the kind of clothes that she likes, and, you know, her hair.
I guess.
She likes sort of cutesy, trendy things.
Yeah.
And I guess art, because, you know, she wants to be a graphic designer, but a painting of the ocean is not the same at all.
Hey, by the way, everybody who enjoys going and commissioning artists or talking to artists, landscape artists are not the same
as character artists or portrait artists. Okay, what I was going to say is there's this idea of if you like art, you just like art. And it's like, no. You want to be a graphic designer, you just like art. No. All right, let's do this bottle of wine because, you know, we could later, when we empty it out, we can get one of those cork bottles with the sparkly lights and just pop it in there. It'd be good for a memory.
It'll be great. We will have done the crafting.
And also, it will be like, it will be a memory of something we did together.
Right?
Juniper's been talking about wine all afternoon. What better than just give her what she wants? Is there a wine bottle sculpture?
Right?
What about this Cabernet
Sauvignon
circa 20
200X?
Huh.
Aw, you know me so well, Lies. Can't go wrong with wine.
Except for it's supposed to be something going in the apartment that will just, I guess you save the bottle and it looks cool.
I don't know.
We can even drink it together later, if you want.
You're my favorite drinking buddy, after all. It's just like we're back at the apartment.
Also, since when are we drinking buddies? We know so little about these characters.
I don't know, Annie. It's fine.
Yeah, we all need, all we need now are some pizza yums.
Well, kids, I'm about done here. I don't have as much energy as you both do, and I think I'm ready for my afternoon nap.
Hope there's a place you can actually sleep, because in a car in this heat, it's not going to be good. Oh, yeah, right, they have a hotel.
Right.
Frickin', I forgot they had a hotel.
I'll walk you to the hotel, Francine. And a little afternoon siesta does sound nice, especially because there will be lots to do later on tonight. You are such a dear, Juniper.
I think I might go back to see what other people are doing.
Oh. Taking advantage of your vacation is... did any of you hear that?
See, that's when the arm thing comes in.
Yeah, I'm like, that looks like a...
It's a glitch on this particular sprite.
Yes, that is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hear what, dearie? It sounded like a woman saying, save yourselves.
It's a ghost. No. Are you sure?
I wouldn't lie about this. And did you feel that shift in temperature?
Oh dear.
It's just a sweet ocean breeze tickling your face. Don't let those ghost tales get to your head.
Well, you both were just on your way out, so...
Good point. See you later, Lice.
Bye!
Yeet! Thanks for joining this old lady on her shopping expedition.
Carries the bottle of wine and the heart out, I assume, because I assume they bought their purchases?
I hope so.
Juniper practically drags poor Francine outside the gallery as fast as she can.
Poof.
Once out of sight, I reflect once more on the allure of the art and make my way outside to see if I can tag along with the others. Are we going to get new options or only one?
Nope, just the 3.
Okay, it's just the 3. Oh, so that makes sense. Oh, it is evening now. Look at that. The rest of the afternoon passes in a blur, doing something. Soon the sun has gone down, and Flotsam Beach is a calmer place. A more chill vibe. Vibe check!
Ha-ha!
As the day's maniac energy is long since spent. It's also clear the group will be breaking up soon.
I was also manic, not maniac.
Sorry, manic. My bad. It's fine. I just keep looking at Yoshi's Pizza and going, yes, video
That sounds
game
really good, doesn't it?
It kind of does, but also video game recipes.
Yes.
I'm
Also,
like,
more penguin.
it's like true only, like something only pizza within 2 minutes?
The only pizza within 2 minutes. Or 2
Wow.
miles?
2
2
miles.
miles.
Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
minutes.
That's amazing. What's your appeal? I'm here.
Bear.
I love that. You should buy pizza from me. Why? There's no other pizza. Oh. I mean, they're honest.
Yes.
Stinks fry dogs. I keep looking at this stuff.
See?
Anyway, it's also clear the group will be breaking up soon. They've already changed back to their regular clothes, which none of us have any other outfits, but that's okay. That's normal.
Right.
Done with the beach as a whole. But not me. I want to put my toes in the water. Okay, that's actually me, not lies, but that's fine.
Right.
I'm really one of those people of in the evening, I would just sit there and let the, sort of the tide slowly devour my legs by sinking my feet into the sand.
That would be fun.
And watch the water in the dark. That's me.
I remember going to beach bonfires with my family. So honestly, I have a lot of fun memories of doing that as a kid.
I have never done one of those.
It's really a lot of fun, actually.
Sounds cute. I did get...
And roasting hot dogs or marshmallows over the fire is really good.
Never done that at a beach either.
Yeah.
I was going to say, however, I have gotten burned on someone else's beach bonfire that they left smoldering till the next day. So I have a cute little scar on my arm from one of them, somebody was poking it with a stick, and then they put the stick in, hot side up.
Uh-huh.
And it burned me.
Aw, babe.
It wasn't bad. It was just kind of damn it, bro, really?
Ow! And they're
Yeah.
like, ooh, sorry.
Pretty much. Except for no, they weren't even there anymore.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Some are talking about checking out the nightlife scene around here. Some just want to relax in their hotel rooms. Some are simply heading back to the city. Oh, so not all of you are staying. Leaving me alone for a moment with my thoughts. All right, who's heading back to the city? And who's staying in the hotel room?
Right.
Because if we hang out with them, it's going to be a different experience than if we're on the beach.
Woo! Yeah, right?
I'll just go back to the city with you, no problem. Wow.
Whoa.
It's been a wonderful day, definitely. There's only one thing that can improve it. A risk. A daydream. Wait, what? But maybe one worth taking. I happen to know a few things about dreams lately. I mean, we have been studying them a lot.
Beep, beep. Lies.
Yeah, I know, all right. You want me to ask someone on a date.
Only if you want to.
But,
I know I was kind of pushy earlier. I'm sorry. But if you want this, now is the moment. Everything in my calculation says that it's the perfect time.
I've got a lot going for me, but maybe something's still missing. Something more that I need from life than the warmth of friendship alone. Okay, so the thing is I feel like they're not allowing, if the player, so there's a little bit of I want to sort of critique the game here for a second. I've been having this feeling for a little while in reference to we chose can date or not date.
Right.
It feels like the game is reminding you over and over again that you can date if you want to, as if you don't understand as a player that you chose that at the beginning.
Right.
And so it keeps going only if you want to. But the main character is even going, yeah, I should be doing this.
Right.
And think about it, not going, if it strikes me. It doesn't feel very organic, and I really wanted it to, of just going, if you're just in a conversation with someone and you hit the right dialogue tree, then they'll be like, hey, so what do you think? Or you can be have an option to go, hey, bro.
Right.
That kind of thing, rather than it being this really formal, very structured thing that it is. It feels weirder to me. It also feels weird that, again, the character keeps pushing it. Juniper's going, only if you want to, but they're going, I should be
Iris?
considering this. Sorry, that one, Iris. I meant Iris. They're both pink, so my brain, I'm sorry, okay? Pink.
One of them is literally a pink outline, and the other one is actually a person.
I know.
I am going to dunk your head in the toilet.
You know what? I reject.
It's fine.
I refuse. I say, but like, that is a thing of just going like, Iris is making it really clear that, we can if we want to, which is, the game mechanic, and she kind of does some light fourth wall breaking, if you will.
Yeah.
I was going to say, but like, I don't really like the way this is structured. I wanted it to just be a little bit more natural rather than here's your forced decision of do or don't.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see your point. It has been, so like, for me, it feels like it hasn't done the balancing act of that very well at all, kind of thing. And, yeah, I don't know.
All right. More importantly, maybe one of them feels the same way. Wait, what was that previous line?
I already saw the previous
No,
line.
I know, but I don't remember what it was. I'm not sure how it leads to this. I apologize.
Whoops, now I'm tapping on things.
Now we're lost.
Ah!
Sorry, so I've got a lot going for me. Something's still missing. Then more than the 4 arms of friendship alone. Thank you. More importantly, maybe one of them feels the same way. Maybe they feel the same yearning. See, if we have a yearning going on that is canon for this character, then it's not really like an option of date if you feel it, unless it's like, well, you will be dating because you do want someone, but not any of these people, which feels a little weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they're describing themselves as having a yearning rather than, I could date if I want to.
Right.
All right. That's where I'm trying to find that balance thing. All right. Romance, love. I'm no stranger to these things, but those were my fumbling first attempts in youth. I could fumble again. Have you been single for a long time? Am I ready for this? Well, I'm still considering.
How about I run down the data while you're thinking? Let's see.
Why are we being so logical about this?
I told you, there's no Juniper.
She's not there.
Told you.
All right. Oh, wow. Percy's into us at the moment.
Yes.
God, they are really... Okay, based on the way these keep fluctuating, they are super fickle about how they feel about us. Okay, but think about this like as a friend kind of thing of going, I super like you today, and the next day I don't really like you so much, and 2 weeks later I'm kind of like, we're kind of cool, and then super like you again. Feels a little wild.
Yeah.
Instead of going, I like you, but maybe I'm not super fond of you right now. Like this level of going, they should just maybe like you, but this is really seems date-oriented.
Yeah, I don't... Okay, after my analysis, here's where you stand up with everybody on how your personality is shaping up.
I want to say one more time that I feel like this game would have to be wildly different if you went straight friendship route, because there'd be no reason for this whole piece to be here.
Right.
So it would probably be very different.
But now that I've had weeks to understand you better, I think I can adjust these values based on what I know each of them likes in a partner. Naomi has a kind heart, and so do you. That's a plus. Gavin is honest and direct, but his bluntness hides a kind heart, and you're both kindly and steady, so that's great. Ashley is an open book, ready to share with anyone. She's very sincere. You're both steady. Percy's heart is wide open to the world, as is your own. You're both very kindly. Theo is quite level-headed and responsible, despite his smirking charm. You're steady as well. And that's everybody. Queen Bee is not on your list. In my final analysis, I think you are the best possible match for Percy, Gavin, and Queen Bee.
You didn't even rate Queen Bee.
Queen Bee wasn't even on the list.
You skipped Queen Bee, and then you're saying...
It doesn't know what to do with the fact that those three are completely even.
I know.
It just picked someone at random. That is hilarious.
Percy, Gavin, and Queen Bee. I'm going, but what about Theo, who's the same, and so is...
Like I said, those three, Ashley, Queen Bee, and Theo, appear to all be the same. That's what I was talking about.
So you just picked one, the one you didn't even mention. That's so funny.
Oh my god, that's super
ridiculous.
awkward. Especially since, we haven't been...
we
on
haven't...
her vibe really at all. She's actually the one I think we've been the least involved with.
Kinda, yeah.
Whoa!
Alright, well...
Okay! All three would make a fine companion for you, Lies. Percy, Gavin, and Queen Bee all get along well with you and match your personality.
Queen Bee doesn't seem to like
Oh
us
my
much
god, Gabe!
at all.
Whoa!
Also, Gavin has never opened us up to us
At all.
So he might like us, but he is like a stoic tuna.
And that's fine.
But it's not like a good vibe for, hey, you want a date?
Right?
Maybe
he's just shy.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, Percy, Gavin, and Queen Bee?
My sources say yes.
Yes, I calculate you'll have the best probability of success with them.
Numbers. All based on numbers. High score? Yeah, this is really formulaic. Thank you. This is weird and mechanical. Not sure I like it. Okay. What if they're just not into people like me? Yeah, okay, let's just run with this. I've come this far. I feel like feels weird and mechanical. I'm not sure. Like lies seems a little like set back by it, but I'm not sure. Because there is a level of going, numbers, high score. Like, what is that supposed to mean other than feels a little strange?
Right?
So that was what I was getting.
That's fair.
Okay.
Like,
This feels
I
weird.
don't think it's necessarily as aggressive, though, as your response was. It's sort of like,
No,
numbers,
I don't think
high
it is.
score.
Just numbers, high score. We're really doing this by statistics?
Right?
That's it? That's all these last few months boil down to is some numbers? I'm not sure how I feel about my entire social scene being boiled down to a series of numbers based on analytics. That's what I was feeling too.
Right?
It's hardly romantic to walk up to someone and say, hey, baby, we got a 93% synergy rating. Want to do it? That's great. I love that.
It's not like that, Lies.
I'm software, right? I have to see the world through numbers. I see relationships as numbers. I see your vocal tones as numbers. And I score it all.
Okay.
The math is less important than the meaning.
Okay.
I see a number. But that number represents your free will and your heart.
Also, so for me, as much as both my friend and I kind of rail a little bit against this, and I find this to be sort of unnerving as well, there is actually a level of, unfortunately, due to the ways that people have figured out algorithms, they are not so entirely as wrong as we would like them to be. People
No, they
are
can actually be great.
insanely creatures of habit, like wildly so. And both of us actually listened to a book that talked extensively actually about a company. They talked about Target basically having hired a series of mathematicians to actually crunch numbers
And analyze
habits in order to figure out how to best advertise to them. And they got it down to a science, and they still have it down to a science. This is not uncommon. Like, they know, for example, like when people basically change their shopping habits to go, oh, we have an 89% chance guess that you're pregnant.
And then sometimes it's like a 93% chance guess that you're pregnant based on your shopping habits.
Yes.
And that kind of thing. Anyway, so it's not that numbers can't be accurate, because they really can be. But saying they like you doesn't talk about who we like.
Right?
And she hasn't talked about who would be really good for us. She's talked about who's more likely to respond positively to us.
Yeah.
When she talked about the job, she talked about how it'd be really good for us. And how it was really going to match up well with us. And this way, it feels like she's talking about the relationships as if we'll match well with them, or if they'll match well with us, like if they'll like us. It sounds like she's pitching us, to them, basically, if she was in their pocket.
Right.
Going to us, well, they're likely to not say no to you. And going, yeah, but will I like them? And I get that the game doesn't want to tell you who you like.
Right.
But based on the standard of how she told us that we would that this job would be good for us, she should just tell us who she thinks would be good for us.
Right?
I think.
You chose to spend time with them. You shared good times with smiles and laughter, and sometimes even tears. This isn't like a dating website. You aren't asking a total stranger out just because the numbers match. You need to switch the causal relationship around.
What?
I mean, I don't... See, this is also iffy anyway, because sometimes where people go, yeah, you guys get along great. Like, this has been a problem where I feel like sometimes for some people, I know this is probably reading too much, obviously, into a game,
Go ahead.
but sometimes I get frustrated where I've heard people going, yeah, and you guys get along great, and you're great friends, and you guys should totally date. And sometimes you're like, just because also we're good friends doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be good at dating each other.
It's true. And again, that you're going to have life priorities, which is a little different than dating, which is also a little different than just being friends, where like being roommates requires certain things.
And I was also going to say there's another issue to bring into this whole thing of going, where did we mostly meet these people? We mostly met them at work.
Yeah.
Your work persona is not always indicative of who you are as a person. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people actually miss out on, is going like, you are more than just your job or the attitude you bring to your work. Yes, you are definitely there. But there is also parts of you that, especially based on your social standards for what working looks like, where you won't match up at all. It doesn't.
I was gonna say, the thing is, people could be like, I think you're amazing, but then once they figure out what you actually do with your time outside of work, they go, okay, well, but we have like nothing in common.
Right?
Why aren't you doing these other things? I don't do those.
Right?
I've gotten that one a lot with people who have had crushes on me at jobs. Then they're like, this is what you do with your time? Well, why don't we do this thing? I don't really do that. I have these other things to do. What about this thing we could do together? I don't really do that.
You're like, thanks, those things are not my priority, but if you want to go do them, you can totally do them.
And
And then people get offended.
And they're basically like, well, so you just don't want to go out and have fun? I'm like, I'm having fun, actually.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Anyway, it feels weird. I need to ask for a casual relationship?
That's casual.
Casual,
now.
sorry. All right, she said casual and I said casual. I need
Yeah.
to ask for a casual relationship?
Causal, as in the cause of. You aren't spending time with them because of the numbers. The numbers exist because you wanted to spend time with them.
I get
Oh,
that.
okay.
Now, I knew that, but thank you for breaking it down.
Mm.
You've been building these relationships for months.
Oh, it's been months. That's good to
Now-
know.
You can take one to the next level. The numbers can be your guide if you let them. But follow your heart.
Goes after the person with the least rating.
Honestly, I would laugh my butt off, but we really can't tell because it looks like 3 of them are all at the same damn level.
I know, right? Hi.
But you know what? We all have to follow our heart.
In the next one.
Yes! Oh my god. All right, so this is actually really interesting, and I appreciate what they're trying to do here, but
Again,
I
it
don't know.
feels a little too direct. I wanted it to be more organic.
Yeah,
Of you can choose to date if you want to, and not
Right.
having it be like I will set up the possibility for you to yes or no date right now in a real structured way.
right?
Anyway,
Well, okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
and I have been Lies.
And
it was great playing with you. Bye!